Well, 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 here you are, a hot, sexy online entrepreneur ready to make all the money and travel the world and live the life you are meant for. Let me say, first of all, congratulations. Good for you. You created an offer, made a sales page, and are pumping out content. Amazing. But second of all, nobody cares. Nobody cares if they don't know for a fact that you can help them so they don't buy. And that's why you have no clients, huh? Now, I've seen some very good profiles and channels and content, and I've seen some solid sales pages and lead magnets, but they're hidden among atrocities. Atrocities from a hot, hot hell that will never convert into clients. And I don't want that to be you because I love you. In fact, I want you to get results like these every single month, like I do. And like my clients do too. Oh, I lost my mic. I mean, my mouse. And like my clients do too. And doing the simple tweaks I'm going to show you today are what's going to help you get there. Because simple mistakes that you can fix in literally 3 seconds are costing you $10,000 in lost revenue every single month. But you can totally reverse that right now and start getting consistent clients instead. So today, I'm going to roast profiles and sales pages and offers that I randomly found on the internet, and I'm going to go over some low lift digital marketing concepts that you can incorporate into your business right now to start making those $10,000 months around here. Then I'm going to lovingly, because again, I love you, but I'm going to lovingly critique some channels from you, my loves, who show up on this channel again and again and show you how to fix your shit to start getting clients. Because I'm so sick of smart, experienced hotties like you who can change people's lives not making money. Hit the like button in this video if you're sick of that too. All right. So let's dive in. But before we do, I'm getting a notification here from YouTube that something's not working, whatever. So let me know if can you see me? Let me see. You can hear me, you can see me. Let me know in the chat and let's dive in. All right. So this is the first page that I want to share with you. Okay. So again, I found this randomly on the internet. I don't know this person. I don't know who they are. And clearly from the sales page, I also don't know what they sell. Okay. Because he says, get out of your head. That's the main tagline. And the main tagline always needs to be something that your ideal client is going to be like, yes, that is what I want. I identify with that. Let me get out of my head. But I'm like, okay, get out of I'm not really okay. And then he says, here's how to break through your upper limits before they break you. Now he's like really connecting with his people, right? You've done the work, you've made progress, but something keeps pulling you back. And then, what if the only thing keeping you from wealth, relationship, success, or fulfillment is you? Like, this is all well and good. He's really doing the work of hitting the pain points, right? And that is really effective, you guys. Like hitting those pain points is something that's really going to help your ideal clients be like, "Oh my god, yes, that's how I feel." But he just doesn't go deep enough. He doesn't go deep enough and doesn't say like, if you're an entrepreneur who is feeling like you can't move on from $10,000 months to $20,000 months. There is no specificity, and specificity is key when it comes to really getting people in, right? To getting people to be like, all right, yes, this is me. And so then he goes right into like inside beyond your limit, which like he never talked about beyond your limit. I'm guessing that's the name of the thing he's selling. He's going to go how to identify your personal limit, the neuroscience behind it, blah, 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 blah. And then straight into like fill this form out. Like, guys, there's like not enough here to make me want to to fill this form out, right? What's missing here is I need a section that says, do you feel like you've tried everything to make $10,000 months and you just can't get there? Are you an entrepreneur who's, trying to do the work, but procrastination keeps you behind? Like, I need some very specific things that tell me that this is for me before I get down to like, okay, fine, I'm going to fill this out. And then, and this is the best or the worst part, and this is what made me really like want to review this page, is he goes, how valuable would it be to accomplish your innermost desires for love, relationship, career growth, or financial success? First of all, that's too much. Like, I don't think there's a single program that could help me hit all of those things in one go. And then the second one, and then he goes, look at the way he's undervaluing himself. I think it's a he, I don't know. I'd pay $19.99 for it. Guys, $19.99 to like break free of all my limits? Like, what's he thinking? Then he goes, I would pay $67 for it. I would pay any amount. I'm broke. Is it free? This is such undervaluing of his work and what he's doing here. So, like, I don't know who you are, but if you're watching this, contact me. Let's fix this. Let's see if I can find him on Instagram. Nope. Sorry, this page isn't available. Okay. Well, then, let's move on. Okay. So, this page, this is one of the types of clients that is the easiest to fix, but like it's the worst. When I see one of these, I'm just like, come on, no, let's not do this. Like, let's not, because again, I don't know this person again, and if you are watching this, like, I love you. I love that you're doing what you're doing, but listen up, let's make some tweaks and make this work for you, okay? So, the Garden of Eden House of Healing. So this looks really good. And then she says, welcome. Okay, cool. Welcome. Thank you. All right. Here is a very big lost opportunity to throw in a massive headline with like a pain point. Like, instead of saying welcome, she could be like, I don't know, because I don't know what she does, but she could be like, do you want to heal your trauma from SA? I don't know, right? But this is like the really good opportunity to put in a very, very good headline that's very specific to her ideal client. And then she describes that Garden of Eden House of Healing is a school to teach and coach / mentor you about body, mind, and soul. No, 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 no. I'm an expert. I will help you to reach this exact goal, so that you can feel happy that you've reached this exact goal, right? You don't want to be broad. And the problem with a lot of these that I'm showing you, not all, because we're going to get to some very, very good and very specific ones, but the problem with a lot of these is that they're so broad. Let me know in the chat if you can figure out like what I'm going to get here. I can't, not yet. Okay, let me know in the chat. You guys, say hi to me in the chat. Don't leave me all speaking to myself. It's really lonely and sad, and I love you and I want you to love me back. So say hello in the chat to me, please. Okay, so then before telling me anything about what she does, she says, book a free discovery call and healing session with me. And I'm like, I have no reason to do that. So let me see if I can, keep going. Let me see if I can keep going and find out more. Then she's got a testimonial that actually doesn't have any specific result that this person achieved, right? I worked with, oh, her name's Lenka. Hello, Lenka. Lenka, I love you. And I do this out of love because I want you to succeed. Okay. But she goes, working with Lenka initially and balancing my life. She helped me enormously with tools and strategies to navigate what matters to me. Again, the person watching this, she's like, well, I don't know if she can help with what matters to me, right? And it's your job as a marketer to be very specific about how you help people so that they can come to your page and be like, this is for me. And then there's, I don't know, some sort of beautiful transmission. And then she goes into this bio. And you guys, this is really important because she talks a little bit about her background, which is fine. Then she talks a little bit about her story. Like, I've traveled to 28 countries and lived in 7, but she doesn't talk about how that helps you, the reader, the viewer. And again, I want you to remember this. Nobody cares about you. They care about what you can do for them. And based on what I'm seeing here on this page, I don't know what Lenka can do for me, right? And so this we need to work on this, Lenka. We need to like talk about, why it's important that you've traveled to these 28 countries. Why it's, relevant that you've gone through this set of difficult circumstances and how that relates to me. And then let's see what happens if I click on I just go back to the top. Okay, here, Calendly. Okay. Let's see if there's more to work with here in the Calendly. No. But, oh, you guys, this is such a good tip. Listen up. If you have a Calendly open, like a calendar where people can go in and book a call with you, do you see, like, Lenka did a really good job here of limiting spaces to book a call with her to 5 days. And the reason for that is if somebody is if somebody's booking a call with you, they want to speak to you soon. And the sooner that their call is, the warmer they'll be. So this is really good, Lenka, that you've got like only 5 days out for calls. But if I go here on Friday, look at all these times, you guys. There are like her full calendar is available, which means she is not booked out and she has no clients. So what you're going to do instead, even if there's absolutely nobody booked into your calendar, you want to say that you only have like 2 times a day. So that you give that an illusion that there's people on your calendar, that you're working with people. If you're not fully booked out, pretend you are. Close spots in your calendar, because this is just, it just gives out a really bad look, right? Like nobody cares and nobody wants to work with you, and you don't want to give out that look. So in the chat, let me know if your calendar is fully open like this, and if it is, then you need to close some spaces. All right, you guys, you need to give the impression that you've got clients coming in. You got to fake it till you make it. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk about Catherine. I love this profile. Catherine, I get to her profile and I'm like, oh my God, I know exactly what she does and who she helps, right? She's a gentle baby and toddler sleep coach. That means that if I have a baby and the baby's not sleeping, Catherine will help me, right? She talks about how she's calm and she's got expert advice, and that is good. I'm getting the vibe here, right? I'm understanding who Catherine is and what she does and who she helps. I'm going up here to her pinned post, and look at the specificity here. She goes, no more 2 a.m. Googling. Because think about this. If you're a mom and your baby can't sleep and you're like, 2 a.m., I don't know what to do. What are you going to do? You're going to Google. You're going to be like, what can I do to put my baby to sleep? No second guessing. I'm sure moms all over the world are second guessing. They're getting judgy looks because the baby's screaming. This is what I call dimension. She is dimensionalizing the pain, meaning when you say you can't go to sleep because your baby won't sleep, that's the pain. But when you're saying 2 a.m. Googling, that's dimension. So, like, if I'm saying, you can't grow on Instagram, that's a general pain. But if I say you're constantly scrolling through reels trying to find inspo, and then you don't even create the reels because you're so exhausted by the time you're done scrolling, that's dimension. It's putting yourself in the place of your ideal client, of what they feel while they're, going through this pain, like what that pain looks and feels like. And Catherine is nailing this. Now let's see what else she's got here. She's got free stuff. Amazing. That means she's got a lead magnet. We love lead magnets. Lead magnets are going to build your email list, and you want to get people to your email list because you don't own shit on Instagram or on YouTube or wherever you create your content. So she's got free stuff. We're going to look at her free stuff in just a second. She's got sleep guides. I'm sure that's another like thing that maybe she sells, or maybe another freebie. Very specific to our ideal client. Looking so good, Catherine, until we get here. Here she goes. Work with me one-on-one, sleep support call, 45 minutes, customize actionable sleep strategy, Q&A, 2-week check-in for 45 pounds. 45 pounds, Catherine? This is so valuable. If you have a mom who's up at night, can't sleep because her baby can't sleep, that pain is costing her so much money. She's probably not performing at work the next day because she's on no sleep. If she's an entrepreneur, she's probably like let go of her business because she can't sleep. And you're charging her 45 pounds? No, Catherine, this is so valuable. Charge more, Catherine. Okay, let's see what else she offers. All right, so I'm going to go to the link in her bio. And oh, quiz. Very nice. See, this is her lead magnet. So, what kind of parent are you really? Let's start the quiz and see. Okay. Okay. So I go to start the quiz and it asks me for my information right away. Now, this is fine if I'm like, hey, I have this, like, for example, I have my 0 to consistent 10K months blueprint. And on the landing page, I am telling you what you get with copy, and you got to put your email in to get it. But in this case, because this is a quiz, this would be so much better converting if she let me go straight to the quiz, fill out the answers, and then was like, to get your results, fill in your email. Because then I'm getting the results after I've given her what she wants, which is my email address. So, Catherine, I'm not going to give you my email, unfortunately, because I have no incentive to. Okay. Then let's go back to her link in bio. Okay, looks like she has a product here. Yep. Okay. Support for the chaos, calm, and everything in between. This is the space that holds you through it. Again, I would make this more specific. Support for the chaos of sleepless nights, the calm of having a baby that soundly sleeps while you're able to get rest, and everything in between. It's so much more specific and it makes me feel much more seen and heard. But okay, this is good. So she goes, what is the Raising Wild Ones Club? It's a monthly membership for parents of babies and toddlers. Okay, cool. When you're in the thick of toddler tantrums or wondering if that nap um refusal is a thing. Okay, okay, this is looking pretty good. Oh, $15 a month. Okay. $15 or pounds a month. Listen, Catherine, again, Catherine, level with me. What you're offering here is so valuable. There are parents who like need your help and need your support and are clearly suffering so much, and you can help them. So, why, instead of offering a $15 per month membership, don't you turn this into a program, add some lessons, add a little bit of curriculum, add a support community, live coaching calls. You're already doing the live coaching calls anyway. I saw that somewhere. You're doing live coaching calls. So why don't you just raise the price to like $500 a month, and bam, that's $10,000 in a month. You are so close, Catherine. Let's do this, Catherine. You got this. All right, let's move on. Catherine, you're doing amazing. You're so close. All right. Okay, next up, Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany Lord Nutrition. So Tiffany offers a different approach to nutrition, health, and wellness. But before I get into Tiffany, I see some questions coming in the chat. The Date Pro, you've got a question. I'm going to answer your question. As always, I'm going to go for the Q&A at the end of our video here. So if you have a question, drop it. I'm going to answer. I'm also reviewing channels that consistently show up. So if you're someone who's in the chat right now and you're here every week with me, you can expect to be roasted. I'm gonna roast you. Oh my god, you guys, I am so excited to roast you guys. Okay, all right, let's go back to Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany. Tiffany offers a different approach to nutrition, health, and wellness. Different from what, Tiffany? From what? She says every woman tells a story. Let's make yours one of strength, nourishment, and self-love. Again, this is all very fluffy. This is the word I like to use for things like this. Like, this is so fluffy. I have no idea what I'm going to get. Like, okay, it's something to do with nutrition and health and wellness, but that's so broad. It's such a huge niche. And just from this, I have no reason to choose Tiffany over anybody else who's like, I see you. You're about to turn 40. You always had a flat tummy, and now you got a little bit of a purse, a little bit of a fanny pack, right? Like, I feel so much more seen when the expert is speaking directly to me. And I was asking for a friend, you guys, about the fanny pack. Okay, so Tiffany, we need to get more specific, okay? All right. Are you tired of feeling stuck, unsure of where to start? Like, yeah, in life in general, with all the things, aren't isn't everybody? But like, what? Uh, Tiffany, give me more specificity. Okay, does it feel like your body is out of sync with chronic fatigue, lack of energy, struggling to stay awake after lunch, and hard time focus? Okay, we're getting a little bit more specific. And then she says, "Trust me, I've been there too." But then she gives me no reason to trust her because she goes back to say you're balancing a busy life. Like tell me why I should trust you, Tiffany. What's your credentials? Who have you worked with? What have you helped them achieve? Put that in there. I need to know if I'm going to pay you. And then we go into the nutrition packages. I don't have enough to make a decision here. I really don't, right? And then it's like, what's the difference between they're both 3 months. What is the difference here? Okay, fine, the total number of sessions, but what's my benefit for getting more sessions? I would make this one single offer and like not confuse people, because people get decision fatigue when they don't know which one is right for them, when they have too many options. So Tiffany, let's shave this down. Do one thing. Read a book. It's called The One Thing. Everybody here should read that book. Okay. And then click to get started. What happens? Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So I've got this huge form. It's not going to happen. Tiffany, let's have a chat. Tiffany, you got to get more specific. You got to shave this down to one package. Whoops. And I got to know more about you, girl. Why are you the right person? Like, how are you going to help me specifically? Okay. Next up, we've got the Spotlight Strategy Bundle. Okay, for starters, you guys, simple tweaks. Her sign me up button is right on top of the resume boot camp. I don't know what it's called because the button is right on top of it. So simple tweak. Let's like pay attention to this kind of thing. It's really, really important. Okay, let me have a piece of garlic. This just ruined my day. I don't even know your name, and you just ruined my day. Okay. Then she goes in. Let me guess. You are struggling to stand out and feel tired of your resume and LinkedIn profile blending into the crowd. You want to discover why your current approach isn't getting you noticed and what to do about it. Again, girl, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. This could be so much more effective if you said something like, you are a tech professional struggling to stand out and feel tired of your resume and LinkedIn profile blending into the crowd of people who also want that same job as you. Whatever. I don't know. Give me more. Give me more to work with. And then she goes, I like this. Look, this is called future pacing, where she goes, imagine if your profiles grabbed attention, right? Imagine if your profile and LinkedIn were magnets for opportunity. What if you could learn to optimize your resume? And I'm like, okay, that'd be great, but like, what am I actually getting? I don't want to optimize my resume. I want to get a high paying job. I want to make $200,000 from my corporate gig. Tell me what I'm actually going to get. I don't want to optimize my resume and my LinkedIn profile. Nobody wants that. That's just work. I want the benefit. I want the benefit that's going to come with that. Meaning, I want the job. I want the salary. I want the fulfillment. All right. So we need to work on this. This future pacing is good, but what we're future pacing to, me just having more work, not good. Okay. Then we've got sign up now. So I'm signing up to do more work. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, person whose name I don't know? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And then it's $220. Let me see what happens if I claim it now. That's it. $220. I don't know what I get. I don't think I get any support for that. I hope I don't get any support for that, because for $220, I'm not, and you're giving me support, that then you're way undercharging. There's just like a disconnect in value here. Like $222 is a lot of money, but it's a lot of money, especially if I'm just getting Oh, here we go. Here's what I'll get immediate access to. Literally, I get literally two modules. Now, that's way too much money for just two modules and no support. So, okay, I need to know more about this person. I don't see a link anywhere on her site. I don't see her name. Oh, her name is right up here. Very, very slow. Very, very slow. No, very, very small. So I found her on Instagram. And then I was very confused because I was like, okay, on Instagram, she says, tell your dog Ollie and I say hi. Like, there's nothing about her business here. So then I was like, all right, well, maybe because she's doing resumes and helping people get jobs, maybe she's on LinkedIn. So I found her on LinkedIn. And then I was really confused because now it says the gold standard for lymphatic health, beauty, detox, and wellness. Emma, I just learned your name. I'm so confused. Are you going to help me get a job or are you going to help me get skinny? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what you're doing, Emma. So, you see, guys, you need to really be consistent across your platforms. You need to be specific. And, this is hard. Okay, girl. All right. Let's talk about Candace. Candace is a rock star. I know who Candace helps and how she helps them, right? She says she's a master book coach. She works one-on-one in group coaching to guide coaches, speakers, and business owners to write world-class books. Candace, you are the shit. Amazing. I know who you work with and how you help them. That's awesome. Now, since we're on Instagram here, by the way, you guys, we're on Instagram right now. I want to know how many of you here follow me on Instagram. Because, if you do, you'll know that I chat with you guys in the DMs. Like, I love just chatting away in the DMs. So if you don't follow me yet, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Lou Levy, so that I can come and say hello to you. But okay, anyways, back to Candace. Candace has a download your free checklist. Cool. This means she's got a freebie with the link in my bio. Let's go look at that. I would personally use a comment, a keyword, and I'll send it to you. You can automate that. It's much easier. There's less friction because people don't have to go from this post all the way to your link in your bio. Most people won't do that. So personally, for people to get your lead magnet, Candace, I would just have them comment a keyword right there on that post, and then you ManyChat them to that link in bio. But here's another thing. I want to know more about. I'm on your Instagram, so you've got 3 top posts here that you can pin to the top. Let's use this very valuable real estate. I want to see a post that's just about you. Tell me about you. I'm not going to pay anybody who I don't know anything about. So tell me about you. Then I want to see another pin right here with your services. Tell me what you do, how you can help me. Tell me all about it. And then give me another pin with client results. Show me what you've done for the people you've worked with. Tell me about the results you've gotten them. Okay. So 3 pinned posts here about you, services, and client results. This goes for all of you. Okay. Everybody should be doing that. Okay. Now let's go to her link in bio and see what she's offering. Oh, here's the checklist, lead magnet. Let's check it out. Oh, nope. Okay, Candace, your rock star status just got downgraded a little bit. You still rock. Everything looks really good, but I can't get your freebie. It's like the most important thing. That is the top of the funnel. Everybody, like your lead magnets, we're going to take people to your email. You need to have an email list because you can't depend on algorithms to talk to your people. So Candace's doesn't work. All right, let's look at her one-to-one support. All right, so this goes to her Calendly. All right, she's got a lot of spots. Again, with this, I would shave down some spots. I would definitely take off this Tuesday the 24th. That's way too far out in the future. You want people to be warm when they get on a call with you. So I would take this out and I would just leave less spots each day. And then, we're talking about her services. And here she's telling me the price of all her services. Here's why this is a mistake. If I don't know Candace, right, and I'm interested in working with her, I've seen her profile, I like what she does, I think that she can actually help me because I want to write a book and that's what she does, then what I want to do is I want to understand the value of what her services will do for me. But if I come to her page and I'm like $15,000, I'm like, I'm just going to leave because that is too much money and I don't know the value of what she offers yet. This is why you do sales calls for high ticket program. You guys you like my little mic stand? This is why we do sales calls for high ticket programs. Okay? So let's break this down a little bit. If you have a program that is above $2,000, maybe you can get away with $3,000 unless you have a ton of authority and an established audience and community and people know and love you and trust you. You cannot put your price on your sales page. If it's like $500, fine. If it's like $29, obviously, but I wouldn't sell anything for that amount of money. But if it's over $2,000 and you don't have a ton of credibility, you need to get people on a call with you first. The reason for that is when you get on a call with someone, you have the opportunity to ask them about what's going on with them. What are the pains that they're going through? What are the fears? What's keeping them up at night? Then you get to talk to them about what they really want to achieve, what that looks like, what that feels like. And what you're doing when you do something like that is you are opening the gap between where they are now and where they want to go, right? So you are making that gap wider and wider and wider, and you're making them see that they have a long way to go between where they are and where they want to go. And you are the time machine that's going to make this space come closer. Like you're going to bridge that gap. So basically, what you're doing during a sales call is you are building value for your potential client. So when you've spoken to somebody for 45 minutes, you've built rapport, you've really let them know how you can help them. You've personalized the strategy that you offer for their particular case. Then you can be like, it's $15,000, and the person's going to be like, fuck yeah, because you've told me exactly how you're gonna help them get there, right? Does that make sense? You don't want people to be like, all right, so $15,000, I haven't even spoken to you, I don't even know what your voice sounds like, how do I know if I want to work with you? So big mistake here from Candace is leaving these prices. You guys, do not put your price up on your sales page, on your calendar page, unless you have a ton of goodwill, unless your people know you, unless you've been creating content for years. Okay, you need that that opportunity to build that value. Okay, so what happens here with Candace is, okay, I'm like, okay, $15,000, no, that's not going to happen. So she has a course. Let me check out a course. And then, her course is like $490. Is that what it is? $497. And I'm like, okay, fine. $497. Maybe I'll buy that. She just missed out on a 15K client because she has a fucking course that costs $500 that people are probably going to buy. They're not going to finish because nobody finishes courses without support. And then, oh, Candace, you're killing me, Candace. Best solution for Candace, go back, have the one coaching thing, make it 15K. That's fine. There's so many people who are willing to pay that. Get rid of this course and don't put your prices up. Fuck. All right. Lots of lag. You guys, give me a second. Let me see what I can do about this lag time because this is not good. Okay. I'm wireless router thing. Let me know if that makes it better. I don't know what I can do. But okay. Now, those are all the people that I want to go over. So now we're going to do rapid fire for our subscribers on this channel who I love so, so, so much. All right. So what I did here was I took some channels for people who are consistently showing up on these live calls. Okay. These are people who are commenting in the chat and who, when I click on their name, there's a channel there with content or with, a bio or whatever. So I'm going to start with Dave. Hello, Dave. If you are here, hi, Dave. If you're seeing this, leave me a comment. And by the way, everyone, like this video. Hello. I'm like literally going through your shit. All right. So Dave, what he does is smart money for real people. No suits, just real results. I help busy professionals master their budget and automate their money moves. Cool. So I know kind of what you're doing here, Dave. I feel like I get that you're helping me with money somehow, and I am a busy professional. I perhaps want to master my budget and automate my money moves. I think I would need a little bit more specificity here, but let's see. Let's book a time with him. What have we got here? 30-minute financial liftoff e-guide. This is a one-on-one session. No, Dave, no. Dave. Do you know the minimum wages in this country? $15. You are charging 2 times the minimum wage for an hour of your time where you're going to help people make more money. It just doesn't, the math's not mathing, Dave. No, the math's not mathing. No, you can't do that. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, okay. Well, it's 30 minutes. Still, come on. Let's make this like, you know what? Let's just eliminate this product. Can we eliminate this? Are you getting clients for this product? If you are, let me know. But I don't think you are. I don't know that. I don't know you, Dave. I love you. I love you because you hang out with me on my channel and I love you. But I just don't think this is worth your time, okay? It's not worth your time, Dave. Then you've got your one-to-one coaching budget, your budget done this way. So here, what you're going to do is you are going to help people with their budgets. Okay, it looks like you're doing some very, very complex work here, which is good. But again, $189, I think that, I don't know, Dave, I think you can do better. I do. I think that you can make more money. But now here, you got a one-to-one, do it all in a day for $999. This is good, Dave. We're getting better. We're getting somewhere here. Here's what I think though. If you spend a day with someone, let's say you spend a day with someone 5 days a week, right? And it looks like, you could do that because you've got plenty of openings on in your calendar. It looks like you can really, really help people. But if you spend a whole day and you've got all these openings on your calendar, this tells me that you're not selling this either. So how about this, Dave? Here's what we're going to do, okay? Dave, first of all, you're going to get more specific. Who am I going to help exactly? Is it going to be single dads? Is it going to be entrepreneurs? Is it going to be beginner investments? Give me a little bit more about who you're going to help. Okay. Then if you're spending a full day with your clients, that makes me think that every single day of your life, you are repeating yourself. Every day you hop on a call with a new person and you say what you know again, and then again, and then again. Let's put that all into a curriculum that your clients can watch at their own time so you don't have to repeat yourself, so that when you do hop on a call with them, you can just give them rapid fire, short strategies that will help them in their particular situation based on the strategy and the framework that you've already created. Okay. And then you can charge the same $1,000, but you don't have to repeat yourself because they can watch what you have to say at their own time. That means you can scale. Now, we have a lot of work to do here with your messaging because, again, this is not specific enough. But once we make those few tweaks, Dave, you are good to go. You're making videos. You've got your channel. Dave, you're a rock star. You're going to kill this. Okay. Let's talk about Jill. Hi, Jill. I love you, Jill. Okay. So Jill is helping people become travel agents. This is great, Jill.